voiceover begins. Imagine you're walking home late at night, the cool autumn air nipping at your skin. You decide to take a shortcut through a part of town you don't normally visit. This is where our story begins. Two friends, Emily and Sarah, were on their way home from a late-night study session. They were tired, a bit spooked by the eerie silence of the night, but they didn't think much of it. They stumbled across an old, abandoned house. Locals called it the Vampire House. Most people avoided it, but curiosity got the better of them. As they approached, the air grew colder. Emily joked about vampires, but Sarah felt a chill run down her spine. She suggested they leave, but Emily insisted on taking a closer look. The door creaked open with an unsettling groan. Inside, the house was a labyrinth of shadows and whispers. Every step they took echoed through the empty halls. They felt like they were being watched. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind them. Panic set in as they tried to find a way out, but the house seemed to change with every turn. It was a maze they couldn't escape from. That's when they saw him. A figure, tall and menacing, emerging from the darkness. His eyes glowed with an unnatural light, and his fangs gleamed in the dim light. The vampire was real, and he was hungry. Emily and Sarah tried to run, but he was too fast. He caught Emily first, sinking his fangs into her neck. Her scream was cut short as he drained her life away. Sarah, paralyzed with fear, could only watch in horror. The vampire turned to Sarah, his eyes filled with a terrifying hunger. She knew her fate was sealed. With a swift motion, he grabbed her, and the last thing she saw was his face, twisted in a grotesque smile. By morning, the house was silent again. Emily and Sarah were never seen alive again. The locals knew better than to ask questions. They knew the legend was true. So if you ever find yourself near the vampire house, remember Emily and Sarah. Curiosity can be deadly, and some legends are best left alone. Stay safe and always trust your instincts. Voiceover ends.